Hello guys, and welcome back to another karting video, and we are at Hull Karting once again, and look at these conditions. It was absolutely crazy. I don't know if we were going sailing or karting in this one with the amount of standing water that was on the track. You can see we qualified in 5th position, but we do have the regulars here, the very quick drivers, but we do get underway quite well. Eddie having to concede there on the left on the outside of that first corner. Very tricky to always make that stick in 4th position there. And as we come down into the first hard braking zone of this, I get a little tap in the rear that unfortunately, a bit of a domino effect, knocks Alex out wide there, but I've kind of got to keep going with this and try and hang it around the outside where he's on the non-grippy line, and we're going side to side into this left-right chicane. We do manage to hang it around the outside of the left to get the inside for the right-hand side, but you can just see how much water is on the track, but we do manage to somehow maintain that position. Just end up sliding wide there. Obviously we're on Slick Tyres here. He tries to come back at us on the left there, but doesn't quite make it stick, and we are got an incredible start. We are up 2 places into a podium position, but you can see how wet this track is. It is absolutely insane. Just triple checking over my shoulder there. Really struggled with this corner to try and keep it straight there. Definitely lost some time throughout this race, but you can see Jack and Tyler up ahead as per usual in these conditions, just absolutely gone. And I have to give the room on the right hand side there to Alex. He's trying to make a go at that. He does get through, and because of that does allow Eddie to get through as well, so I've dropped 2 places back down to my qualifying position into 5th, but we do manage to get the inside, and it looks like we are just about going to hold on to this 4th position as we go down into the chicane here. Very tricky in these conditions, trying to hook this up on the right hand side and get a nice smooth exit out, but you can see Eddie's coming back at us there. I don't think he's quite got the drive out of there, and we do thankfully manage to maintain this 4th position. And now we're just going to try and concentrate and get back up to Alex, but I am obviously conscious that Eddie is still right behind us, so we are going defensive down into one of the penultimate corners here. While you're watching this video as well, I'll just take note of the racing line in the wet conditions. It's quite a lot different to the dry racing line that you would typically do. So if you're trying to learn and you're practicing, then I would definitely look at the line that's been taken. But Eddie now got an absolutely incredible first corner there, hooked it up on the concrete apex and managed just to fly by me there. A brilliant move by Eddie, and showing some great composure there. So he's now ahead, and we unfortunately drop back down to 5th place, but we do kind of get a nice cut back here and a nice drive out of here, but I don't think we can do anything there. And now the next corner is this left-right, really hooking it up here. A nice slow entry into the right-hander there to try and get the kart straightened up. It's very difficult for the kart to put down the power, so if you can get the kart as straight as possible, as soon as possible coming off the corner, then you're definitely going to benefit from a good exit in these conditions especially. So just trying to cut back there again. You can see kind of going a little bit deeper, a bit sharper turning on the apex to get that straighter line out of there. Really struggled with that last corner there going into the S's, and you can see just Eddie's just kind of gapping me massively already. As we come now onto the 4th lap, Eddie getting a little bit sideways there. We do manage to take that corner slightly better this time, but again not going to be quite enough to do anything or close up that gap enough as what we need. But he is now chasing down Alex in 3rd place, so potentially still a podium on here if these 2 guys can get battling, if Eddie can catch up to him, and then we just need to wait and be patient for an opportunity to arise. So obviously these conditions are absolutely torrential. There is literally an ocean on the track that Eddie is passing right now, so just need to sit here, be a bit patient and see what unfolds in front of us. As we now go on to the 10th lap, and it looks like Eddie is about to shape up a move. He gets an absolutely fantastic line around that first corner and goes down the inside of Alex. I don't think we're quite close enough to make this stick ourselves as well, but we're bit of contact is made and just have to let Alex go there. I didn't want to kind of push him wide and then take that place, so try to be fair on these races as I can. Obviously it's difficult in these conditions, but I think we could have done that a little bit cleaner. So let Alex go there and see if this battle continues and allows us another opportunity to either get up into 4th or 3rd place here. But this is proving to be quite a tricky battle in these conditions. You can see they've got a very, very nice exit, both of them in front of me there. I just was dropped on that left-hander there. And that's what I mean about kind of watching these lines that other people take. Try and learn from videos like this one. Not only the lines that I'm potentially taking, but you can see there, obviously my line is not optimal at all. So watching the guys in front of me, see what they're doing, and if you can take some tips or tricks away from this video. As Harrison there, you just saw on the right hand side, just looking over his shoulder and pulling out the way for us. Unfortunately for Harrison, he got taken out on one of the opening laps of the race. But we're going to skip forward now, and we are continuing this battle with Alex. He does go quite wide there. We get a nice cutback here. But he does manage to get a good job, but we are still on the inside. He does give us the room, and he hangs it around the outside of the S's and does manage to keep his position there. Some absolutely fantastic driving from Alex there, and it was a bit unfortunate that I couldn't make that stick, but we're going after it again. You see, he just looks over his shoulder, gives me the room once more. I give him the room on the inside there, going down into the heavy braking zone of turn 4. We do get a nice drive out of here, and we do get the position done. So some nice, hard and fair racing there between myself and Alex, and he comes back on me again here. He's got a nice switchback. We're going to try and hold it on the outside of this to get the inside for the right hand side, which we managed to do, but he may come back again, and he does come back again. I have to give him the room on at the right hand side here, taking the inside, which then gives me the inside for now the left hand side. So this is absolutely great battle, a full laps side by side. This is fantastic racing in these conditions, some hard and fair racing there. So taking a defensive line into here, just making sure I cover that off and seeing if he comes back at me through these S's here. But I think we've managed to maintain this position for now at least anyway, and we are coming into what is like 3/4 of the way through this race onto the 14th lap of the 20 laps. So some really enjoyable driving and enjoyable racing here with Alex. Unfortunately, you can see Eddie has just absolutely disappeared. Some incredible driving by him, but Alex is coming back at us again on the outside here. Squeezes us narrow into that more dry racing line where there is no grip at all in these conditions. Some tactical driving from Alex there, but you know, all fair game. That was just well positioned kart on the track, and he does manage to get the move done. He goes quite wide there. Is it going to be an opportunity for us to come back at him? Not quite at this stage, but we could shape up something. He gets a massive bit of oversteer on the entry to that corner, but again he covers off the inside and we couldn't quite do anything. We try and cut this back a little bit, but again just cannot get the drive out that he's got ahead of us, and we can't do anything in here, and just overdriving the kart. The kind of pressure's got to me there, and you can see that massive bit of oversteer into the S's there, which has allowed Alex to just absolutely gap me in that last quarter of the lap there. And this is pretty much now how it stays throughout the race. We do come home in 5th position with Alex in 4th, Eddie in 3rd, Tyler in 2nd, and Jack, Mr. Orange Booties, in 1st. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This is going to conclude the video. I just could not get by Alex at all here, so this is just going to be me following him around, so we are going to end the video here. But hope you enjoyed this video in these absolutely torrential conditions. And if you have enjoyed the video, please consider liking the video and commenting down below your favourite part of the video. And even if you want to see any particular videos in the future, I'm happy to do any requests that you may want to see. And also subscribe to the channel. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.